Hey guys, E.T. Cubing here, and today I'm going to be doing some chemistry with a Rubik's Cube. Alright, so you guys may already notice that I'm not in my usual room where I record. I'm actually in my garage, so that's why the lighting's a bit off, the table is obviously not white, and it's a bit echoey. This is where I do chemistry for fun. By the way, this video is going to mainly just be about chemistry, so if you guys are not really into that, then feel free to watch another video of mine. But if you guys are interested in the chemistry of what I'm going to do with the Rubik's Cube today, then feel free to stay watching. I'm going to try to explain everything that I'm talking about in a way that anyone can understand. First of all, Chris Tran, you know, the guy who invented cube magnets and boron-treated cubes and whatnot, well, I found a video of his where he was making a cube and he called it like Project Isinglass. I might get into why it's called that, but anyway, what he did was instead of boron treating a cube, he nitride treated a cube. Boron treating a cube, the boron doesn't actually do much. You could do it with really any element. But anyway, nitride treating the cube, he infused nitrides into the cube. So he gave some details on how he did it, but he didn't give away his full method. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do it, but instead with nitrides, I'm going to try it with graphite, because I was looking at hexagonal boron nitride, which is just a type of nitride that reduces friction, which is what he was going for. And I noticed that the structure is very, very similar to graphite, which is pretty much hexagonal carbon. By the way, this is pretty much the same stuff that's in your pencils, except it's ground to a super, super fine powder. Also, it's a softer type of pencil lead. So if you've ever used like art pencils, it's like the 6B, 8B type of range of pencil. But anyway, he left out some crucial information to his method. The thing he uses to soften, the chemical he uses to soften the plastic, softening the plastic, by the way, allows it to absorb the nitride. And I think I have an idea of what that chemical is, but I'll be testing out some various chemicals. He also left out what type of nitride he used, which is definitely why I don't think graphite will work, at least on the first try. I'm gonna have to experiment a bit, because I don't actually know what type of nitride he used, but I was looking it up, and hexagonal boron nitride is pretty much what he was describing. I already tried doing some stuff to a cube, some chemistry stuff. I was looking it up, and I actually don't know, but I think Rubik's, normal speed cubes are made out of ABS plastic. If they're not, please correct me so I can get all my chemistry right. But anyway, I was looking up some ABS plastic properties, and I noticed that they are not very resistant to alcohols. So I tried softening this plastic with isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol, and it didn't really do much. So I tried putting the graphite in, and the alcohol just ended up drying up or evaporating, and it just left graphite inside. I don't know if you can see, but those inside of the cube, it's definitely like a lot more gray/black. It didn't really do much to the cube itself. It pretty much just slowed it down and made it smoother, which I guess is nice, but it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. So that's why I'm using a heavier type of acid, which is acetone. This is quite a big jug of acetone. I can't really fit it on the screen. But acetone, I was looking it up, and it does dissolve ABS plastic very well. So, and it's very, very close to the formula of isopropyl alcohol and even normal drinking alcohol for that matter. So I think it will work. Now this isn't just acetone, it also has isopropyl alcohol in it, which if anything should help with what I'm trying to do here. And it also has methyl alcohol, which again is another type of alcohol. So it should only help. It shouldn't really hurt the process. But if this doesn't end up working, I'll try using normal acetone in a later video. Okay, hold on, quick side note. So I just put Lubical Silk in this graphite cube that I was talking about earlier, which is a aolong, and it really just sped it up. So I actually might experiment with lubing cubes with graphite from now on, and normal lube, because it really makes it fast. Like honestly, I never thought a aolong could be this good. Anyway, but the cube I will be using for my experiment is an aolong V2 labeled with a 1. Long story on that. I'll probably get to that in the next video where I use aolong number 2. But anyway, I'm going to get my all my stuff set up so I can show you what I'm gonna do here. So I don't really have any scientific materials because like, here, let me zoom out here. Because like the beakers, the scientific beakers, those are actually pretty expensive, and I don't have the money to get those and buy cubes and make unboxings and whatnot. But I do have some glass, like a glass cup and a glass ramekin sort of thing, which is what I normally use, but I don't think it'll be big enough, so, which is why I got the glass. But anyway, I'm going to be pouring alcohol into this, or not alcohol, acetone into the small one. By the way, don't try this at home. Acetone is very dangerous. And I just, oh shoot. Bloopers. This is a mess, oh gosh. Oh boy. This just got all over my hand and all over my counter. Which I guess isn't too big of a deal, but yeah, we'll just have to wait for that to evaporate. The graphite, I'm just going to stick some graphite in this acetone, and it has to be heterogeneous in the solution, meaning it can't be like dissolved in the solution like you would dissolve sugar in water or salt in water. It has to be like floating around in the solution, which I don't think will work very well, seeing how graphite is a lot more dense than the liquids I'm using. But anyway, this is just experimentation. So let me get a piece out of the cube, and I'm just going to stir up the solution a bit and stick the piece in here. So I'm just gonna let this soak for, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, or maybe longer than that. Okay, so I had a better idea. So I have some paper here, and what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna dunk the pieces in the acetone, and then I'm going to have just sort of a pile of graphite here that I can dunk the pieces in. This might end up terribly, like how it is so far, but just might work. I got graphite on my new camera. Boy. But anyway, I'm in my bathroom now. And I'm going to wash off the pieces here. And I'm going to scrub them off with an old toothbrush. Planning on ending the video where it was before, but it's actually like 2 weeks later, and I figured I'd give you a little bit of an update on the cube because it's actually doing really well. Like it's gotten a lot faster. The roughness of the cube has completely gone away, and the carbon or graphite on the inside has stopped rubbing off on my fingers whenever I turn it. So it's actually like it's actually really good. If I did it to like a newer 3x3, it'd probably be my main. So I don't know if I'll do that in the future or what, but this is probably the best aolong V2 I've ever felt. It's honestly just really fast. I can't really do finger tricks very well because I'm reaching around a tripod, but trust me, it feels really fast. I'll probably be bringing this and future chemistry cubes to Nationals 2018 in Salt Lake City, so if you guys want to feel them, go there. But anyway, I wrote the C on there for carbon because I'm actually planning on doing some other fun molecules and elements and whatnot. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in the next video.